Hey guys, Luke here to do another episode on my NRL 2015 transfer preview sort of things. And in this episode, I'm going to be doing Dale Finucane from the Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs to the Melbourne Storm. And this is from a perspective of a Bulldogs fan, so I kind of have a good idea of what Finucane is, what he's like, and I should be able to give a pretty good opinion of him. Also, there's another one I saw suggested, and that was Blake Green. And I'll just say that I do think that's a good signing. I'll leave it at that. But this is all about Finucane this episode. Now we'll go in, see if he has a face first off. He sort of does. But let's talk. What do I think of this Finucane signing? I think it's a fantastic signing for Storm. I think he's just what Storm needed. Now I know they're losing Ryan Hoffman, but I think they should be able to cover for Ryan Hoffman. They've got Tohu Harris who can come straight in. Also they've got Proctor, who's a really good second rower. So that should be all good. At the same time, they have the lock spot which Ryan Hinchcliffe's had for the last few years. And I'm not convinced Ryan Hinchcliffe is a great player. I remember back to his Raiders days, he was a hooker, and then he sort of came to the Storm and sort of just got thrown in there. And he's been okay. He's an okay player, but I don't think he's good enough to be in one of those top sides that's gonna win a title or something. But he's a good player. He should be in the squad. Just I don't know if he's your starting lock. At the same time, they've been lacking a little bit in the props as well. It's not that they've been lacking. They're just inexperienced. I know this year they've got Tom Leo-Lars. It remains to be seen how Leo-Lars is going to go, because last time we saw he was playing reserve grade and then he had a really bad ankle break or leg break, something like that. I remember seeing it and it was shocking, that leg break. But personally, I think Finucane, he's just going to add that little bit of grunt into the defence. Seen many times Finucane come up with a bell ringing on someone for the Bulldogs at big times, and he's played in 2 grand finals. He's only, let me check, I think he's only like 24. Let me check. 91. It's 2015 now, so yeah, he's about 24. But yeah, I think he's a top player. He's played a little bit of rep football, not New South Wales or anything. But yeah, I'm trying to say he's young, but he's had lots of experience. Been around since 2012. At one stage, I know Josh Jackson has just, he's made his debut for Australia and that. But for a good period of time, I thought Finucane was going to be the star, and Jackson was kind of just there. Obviously, been proven wrong. But I thought Finucane was a star for a while. Didn't really work out that way. I do have to say though, with Finucane, what tends to happen is I don't know if it's because he's doesn't get as much time as possible, but I just find he has a little bit of butterfingers at times, and also sometimes it's at key moments as well, and also he gives away penalties at dumb times, and really dumb penalties as well, just like laying on the ruck too long, just stuff like that. Or hand on the ball, stupid ones like that you sort of like, oh my god, how does a professional football player do this sort of stuff, especially someone who's played as many games as him. But yeah, I'm not even sure he'll play lock. He's played lock for the Bulldogs in the past when Eastwood and stuff been out, but I think he could also play prop. I think he definitely could play prop. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays prop at all, especially considering look at their lineup. I mean, Hinchcliffe could probably just stay there. I don't know who would drop off. I mean, they've probably got good cover. I mean, Weston's an okay player. With McLean and Glasby, they're alright. Probably end up playing lock, but yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in, the prop position. My dad seems to think he's going to be playing in the second row. I disagree. I think Proctor and Harris would be lock-ins for second row, at least to start the season. I think they're top players. But yeah, Finucane, I think he's a great signing. Just adds that little bit of aggression that I think Storm been missing. I mean, you got Bromwich, he does it. Proctor is, he's like that as well. But then you got Hinchcliffe, they're not really out and out forward, so you lose it there. And I think Finucane just adds that. And also he might be able to add that little bit of intimidation to other sides, if he pulls off some big tackles, which happens at the Bulldogs a lot. I think some of the other forwards I'm not going to say they get scared, but sort of get a little bit worried about getting smashed. And I think they're definitely a big plus for the Storm. A good pickup for him, as long as they didn't play crazy amounts for him, which I doubt they would have, because I don't think they'd have that much salary cap. And the fact that he's left Bulldogs, who made 2 grand finals in a row, and he's been in the squad the whole time, to leave it tells me that they've got big plans for him at the Storm. And Bellamy's a great coach, and I can see him turning him into another New South Wales player. But that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Hopefully I'm not too biased, but if I am, sorry about that. But I can't help it. And yeah, if you could just drop a like, that'd be awesome. And if you could subscribe to my channel, that'd be awesome as well. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.